This week's edition of Kindness 101. Steve Hartman and his children share stories built around kindness and character and the people who have mastered those qualities. Today's lesson is about grief. We revisit the story of the Schoper family. Take a look at these three young kids and how they found a positive way to grieve after losing their beloved family pet.
Good morning. I'm here with Meryl.
And this is our lesson on coping with grief.
Obviously a more serious subject today.
Yeah, but we still start, as we always do, with Emmett at the dictionary desk.
Good morning. I'm defining grief as like the sadness that you feel after losing a loved one or someone really close to you.
And this isn't really something you guys know a whole lot about, fortunately.
Yeah. I mean, aside from losing a few fish, I don't really have any experience of grief.
Well, that's not nothing. For a lot of kids, I think losing a pet is their first taste of grief. And it's a bitter taste, no doubt, but it's also a life lesson. As you'll see in this story, best example I've found for how to handle grief.
The giggles are slowly returning to the Schoper family of Charlotte, North Carolina, 2 months after the saddest moment of their young lives.
Turtle.
The loss of their dog, Turtle.
You're mad at life, you're mad at God for allowing that, right? He was more than just a pet, he was family.
Clay, Ruby, and Maeve adored that dog. He was their pillow and comforter, their forever photobomb and omnipresent smile maker. Which is why, when he died from a spinal condition, the kids asked their mom, Nikki, if there was anything they could do to stop their pain.
And I didn't have anything to say, you know, because when you're in it, when you're really deep in it, it feels like it will never end.
For many kids, losing a pet is grief 101, their first taste of that most bitter heartache. And although there is no one right way to process grief, when Turtle died, these kids thought the most important thing would be to not grieve alone.
So they planned a celebration of life and invited all their neighbors, both two-legged and four.
So we just decided that that could help us.
Yeah, he wrote dogs welcome, humans tolerated.
On the invitations, yeah.
Because just sitting in a house with no dogs or anything, just sitting there, it's not that fun.
The service was back in March. There were dogs, lots of dogs, and of course, a eulogy.
As much as I know it hurts us all, we have to remember that he is in a better place now.
It helped them feel like they weren't alone in the pain.
A month later, the kids got a new puppy named Cody and a message for any child or adult struggling with the loss of any pet or person.
Don't try to ignore the pain. Try to bring in the pain full force. Because if you keep those emotions locked up inside, those emotions never go away. You just have to let it go.
Good advice from a kid already wise beyond his dog years.
Clay Schoper joins us now. Welcome to our classroom.
Hello.
You talked about the importance of letting go. Were you not worried about getting emotional in front of all those people at the funeral?
No, I wasn't really worried about that at all because, like, if you feel that way and you show yourself that way in front of other people, I think it can help you overcome your grief.
Seems like you also had a lot of fun at the funeral. Do you think joy plays a role in overcoming grief?
Yes, because it allows you to realize that even after you've lost, there's still meaning to life.
How is Cody doing?
She's doing great.
Can we see Cody?
Yeah, sure. Hey, Mom.
Oh.
Stop.
Well, sorry for your loss, but happy for your gain. Clay, thank you so much for talking with us today.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
You know, no one ever wants to feel grief, but that doesn't mean it should be avoided. In fact, feeling that sorrow is what opens the door to better days ahead. We'll see you next time.
And don't forget to stay kind.
Steve Hartman does it again. I'm just blown away. Listening to this story that Steve was telling us just reminded me again of one of my favorite books of all time, Viktor Frankl's Man's Search for Meaning, where he says that life always has the potential for meaning, even in moments of tragedy. We have agency in how we react to tragedy and to grief, and in doing so allows us to fulfill a better life.
And how little Clay said, don't block out the grief, let it in full force. And he's so young and so wise, like Steve said.
Basically, our whole society is built on distracting us from things we don't want to think about, and Clay's wise in saying, no, you have to think about this. You got to feel it.
And what about Steve Hartman? No one better than Steve at telling these types of stories.